is an unsanctioned, unauthorized mission. If we fail, England will be condemned to a lifetime under the German boot.
Welcome to King Movie. Today, we're delving into the cinematic wonders of 2024 with our list of the top 10 mind-blowing Hollywood movies dominating screens worldwide. From edge-of-your-seat thrillers to heartwarming dramas and epic adventures, these films have captivated audiences and left a lasting impression on the global box office. Join us as we explore the incredible stories, breathtaking visuals, and stellar performances that have solidified these movies as the cream of the crop in the world of cinema. So, grab your popcorn and get ready for an exhilarating journey through the most unforgettable films of the year.
If I'm to do this, I'll need my own team. You won't like them. They're all... bad.
They'll need to be.
Number 10, The Fall Guy.
So, picture this. The Fall Guy, a 2024 action comedy directed by David Leitch, starring Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Winston Duke. It's a modern take on the 80s TV show about stuntmen. Gosling's Colt Seavers, a seasoned stuntman, jumps into action when lead actor Tom Ryder, played by Taylor Johnson, goes missing. Packed with thrills, laughs, and a bit of romance, the flick also shines a light on Hollywood's use of AI and the unsung heroes of the stunt world. Premiering at SXSW, it raked in a cool $65.4 million globally, thanks to Gosling, Blunt, and some seriously heart-pounding scenes.
This is an epic story of cosmic proportions.
Stunts! The bad guys are closing in.
We're gonna hide you.
Nope, we're gonna beat the shit out of them.
Number 9, Argylle.
All right, let's talk Argylle, directed by Matthew Vaughn and starring Bryce Dallas Howard. It's a 2024 spy action comedy that throws Ellie Conway, author of the Argylle novels, into a real-life espionage adventure straight out of her books. Picture this. Scenes from her latest novel come to life with British spy Aubrey Argylle Henry Cavill and his tech partner Cara Ariana Dibos facing off against Lagrange Dua Lipa in Greece. Ellie teams up with spy Aidan Wilde as Sam Rockwell on a wild train ride, leading to parachute escapes and tangles with a division. With a star-studded cast, the film's got mixed reviews, mainly due to its tangled plot.
And you kicked a hornet's nest you didn't even know existed.
I'm in some really big trouble, Mom.
Oh, so now you're experimenting with drugs.
I want all assets on them now.
I need her to write the next chapter.
Number 8, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
So, let's dive into The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, directed by Guy Ritchie. It's a 2024 spy action comedy based on Damian Lewis's book, set in WW2. Picture this. Churchill recruits a ragtag team, led by Henry Cavill, Isa Gonzalez, Alan Ritchson, Henry Golding, and Alex Pettyfer, to take down the Germans with unconventional tactics and medieval weapons. Despite Ritchie's trademark style, the film's got a mixed bag of reviews due to its shaky tone and historical inaccuracies. Premiering in New York, it banked $19.2 million globally and scored a 71% critics rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
So neither are we.
We both know that I'm not very popular with the administration.
The reason they find you unattractive is the very reason I find you attractive.
Number 7, Civil War.
So, check it out. Alex Garland's Civil War, a 2024 dystopian action flick, throws you into a fractured America with a team of journalists on a mission. Led by Kirsten Dunst Lee, they're racing to nab the final interview with President Nick Offerman amidst military chaos. Garland brings the suspense, painting a vivid yet chilling picture of a war-torn landscape. Critics are torn though. While it's intellectually gripping with stunning visuals, the emotional side falls a bit short, lacking depth in characters. Premiering at SXSW, it's gearing up for a big release in the US and UK on April 12th.
You're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice
Number 6. Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire.
Alright, let's talk Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, the latest flick in the MonsterVerse saga. So, picture this: Godzilla's topside, Kong's chilling in Hollow Earth. Then boom, a new baddie, the Scar King, shows up. Initially, Godzilla and Kong are at odds, but they team up, with a little help from Mothra, to take down the Scar King. Cue some epic battles, including a showdown in Hollow Earth and Rio de Janeiro getting wrecked. Plus, we get some backstory on Kong and his Skull Island roots. Sure, there are a few hiccups, but overall, it's a wild ride of intense action and deeper lore.
Number 5. Ricky Stanicky.
So, check it out. Ricky Stanicky, directed by Peter Farrelly in 2024, is all about 3 childhood pals who invent this imaginary dude, Ricky Stanicky, to avoid getting in trouble. Fast forward to adulthood, and they're still using Ricky as their get-out-of-jail-free card. To keep the charade going, they rope an actor Rod played by John Cena to play Ricky, and chaos ensues. Cena nails the comedy, backed up by Efron's emotional depth. But here's the kicker. Some folks weren't feeling the movie's mixed tone and reliance on crude jokes. Released on Amazon Prime, it's a mixed bag, despite Cena's comedic chops.
Hundreds and hundreds of times over many, many years.
If the truth does come out, my marriage is over.
What if we hire an actor to play Stanicky?
Rock Hard Rod, X-rated rock and roll impersonator.
I do a whole act, wall-to-wall, top-to-bottom jizz jams.
Number 4. Damsel.
Alright, let's talk Damsel, directed by Juan Carlos Fresnadillo in 2024.
Millie Bobby Brown stars as Elodie,
a noblewoman facing off against a dragon after learning she's been set up as a sacrifice. Visually, it's a stunner, with killer costumes and all. But here's the thing, once Elodie's face-to-face with the dragon, the plot gets kinda predictable. It's got that survival meets creature feature vibe, but the dragon's taunts get old real quick, and the music's a bit distracting. Despite Brown's best efforts, the characters and themes could use some more depth. Fantasy buffs might dig it, but for discerning viewers, Damsel falls short. Catch it on Netflix and decide for yourself.
I need you to listen to me now. I don't trust them. They may be royalty, but that doesn't make them good people.
Your hand, child.
Number 3. The Beekeeper.
Alright, let's dive into The Beekeeper, directed by David Ayer in 2024. Jason Statham plays Adam Clay, a retired spy turned beekeeper out for revenge after his landlady's death. It's your classic action flick with Statham doing what he does best, kicking butt in some seriously inventive fight scenes. Sure, the plot's a bit cliched, but the absurd humor and bee-related jokes keep things buzzing along. Statham's on point with his performance too. With mixed reviews, it pulled in $152.7 million worldwide. Praised for the action, but knocked for its unoriginal story and uneven tone.
A beekeeper? Well, that's not good.
Beekeepers is a special program outside the chain of command.
I protect the hive. When the system is out of balance, I correct it.
Number 2. Roadhouse.
Alright, let's talk Roadhouse, directed by Doug Liman in 2024. Jake Gyllenhaal takes the lead as Elwood Dalton, a former F fighter turned bouncer in a rowdy Florida Keys joint, teaming up with owner Frankie, played by Jessica Williams. Dalton's on a mission to keep the peace, but when he butts heads with Ben Brandt, trouble brews. The movie's packed with intense fights, and Gyllenhaal's performance is top-notch. Plus, Conor McGregor makes his big screen debut as Enforcer Knox, premiering at SXSW and later hitting Amazon Prime. It got mixed reviews, praised for action, but knocked for CGI and some tonal issues.
It takes a lot to get me angry, but when I am, I just can't let go. People seem a little aggressive around here.
Number 1. Dune Part 2.
Alright, let's dive into Dune, Part 2, directed and produced by Denis Villeneuve in 2024. It's the continuation of the epic sci-fi journey that kicked off in 2021. Timothée Chalamet's Paul Atreides teams up with the Freeman on Arrakis to take on House Harkonnen. Juggling his love for Chani, played by Zendaya, and his destiny, Paul faces the looming threat of a holy war. Stellan Skarsgård's Baron Harkonnen adds to the tension. With a stellar ensemble cast, including Zendaya, Josh Brolin, and Javier Bardem, the film's a hit. Critics love it, and it's 2024's top-grossing flick. Plus, there's a sequel in the works based on Dune Messiah.
Thank you for sticking with us until the end of our journey through the top 10 mind-blowing Hollywood movies of 2024 that have taken the world by storm. We hope you enjoyed exploring these incredible films with us and discovering the magic of cinema. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, happy movie watching, and may your cinematic adventures continue to amaze and inspire. Goodbye for now.